Hi, I wanted to show you how you can access some of the materials that will be posted on Jupyter that are in places you wouldn't ordinarily look when you're accustomed to going onto Jupyter just to check grades or to take quizzes. So I've logged on as Phil Anderson here. Our messages window is the first thing that pops up. You can always scroll down to see old messages. If you don't see one there, you can click on this button down here that says Show Archived Messages, and it'll show you anything that's older than that. The to-do list sometimes works and sometimes doesn't work, so I'm finding it a little bit frustrating. It's also kind of it duplicates some things we'll find in other places, particularly in the calendar. We know about looking up for grades already. Assignments also kind of duplicate something that shows up elsewhere, so let's leave that for now. But definitely check materials. When you click on materials, you'll see here that there's all sorts of different things that show up, but you have to make sure you select the correct class. So here, 910 Honors English. And then these are all the materials that I've posted online. You'll see things, for example, like the vocab list. You can just click on that. It'll download and then pop up on your screen, just like this. I'll do the same thing with each of the remaining vocab lists. My files will come in handy a little bit later on when we're going to do some writing on Jupyter, but for right now, you don't have to worry about that. The calendar is super useful because all of the assignments that are due or that were due, like on Monday, for example, or that are upcoming so far for next week, you can find them all here, and you can click on any one of them, even though it highlights the entire day like we see here on Friday the 24th. You click on one of those assignments, and then it'll take you directly to it. So if I click on Poetry Forum, it takes me here to the Poetry Forum, which I can then click on and get to have a look at it there, or it's done already. And I can go back to Messages to see that whole forum. So Calendar is useful for that. Behavior log you don't have to worry about at all. And then, of course, there's the settings, and you can take a video tour if you want to that way. So particularly, make sure you always check our messages. Make sure, of course, you know about checking your grades. Do have a look to see if there's new materials that are posted, and then, of course, check the calendar to see what assignments are upcoming. I'm going to post that we have coming up on the 27th, our vocab quiz number 13. That'll have to be done that day by 5 o'clock, so make sure that you get it done. It'll open up at 8 in the morning. And that's it. Have a good one.